What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of TRNM. I am back here for day 2 at Universal, and I've already had kind of a crappy start to the morning. I left my wallet in my hotel room, so now I've got to go get a new pass. Great. All right, got my brand new pass because I left the other one in my wallet. And now I'm in Islands of Adventure, so I think I'm going to Spider-Man first, just like yesterday. So, see you at Spider-Man. All right, I'm at Spider-Man. Cheyenne? We're gonna go get in line for Spider-Man now, and we'll see you on the ride. All right, so the wait's about the same as it was yesterday for Spider-Man. I'm currently in line. I caught up to my brother.
Yo!
So we're gonna wait this line out, and we will see you at the loading docks.
As a reminder, all guests are required to wear a face covering during their visit, which is...
Alright, so we're done with Spider-Man, and now we're walking through Toon Lagoon. There's Ripsaw Falls, heading into Jurassic Park. So I'll see when I'm actually doing something. Alright, so my little brother and my little sister went on the Pterodon flyers. So while they're doing that, I walked over and I am right next to the construction site of Velocicoaster. So right here at this part, actually, where you see the track going through the structure. Last time I was here, I was talking to my friend. I said, how cool would it be if they actually built rockwork around it? So kind of like a near miss. And that appears to be exactly what they're doing, which really makes me happy. That is going to be a very insane part of the ride. I mean, this whole ride's going to be insane. So I'm actually going to turn the camera around here and let you see the coaster itself. There it is. Framework. Now I'm going to take you guys around over here. You can see some of the inversions. And right there is the inversions. I don't remember exactly how many inversions they specified the ride would have, but it looks to be about 4. 4 inversions. You got the Heartline roll. You got the Heartline roll over the water, the 0G stall in that helix area, and then this, I can't really tell if it's going to be an element or a dive loop, just because we really don't know which way the train is going to go through. So that is either an element or a dive loop. I'm leaning it to be more of an element, but we'll just see how that turns out when the ride actually opens and we see some tests. And then the other one that could also be either a dive loop or an element, but there's still some debate through the coaster community whether or not it actually is an inversion. Then right over here, you can see the top hat with those dreaded trim brakes. First the trims. And then you can see some of the theming elements right here. And then show building, possibly part of the queue. Got the big crane up there. And a little bit later, because the Popeyes River Rapids aren't open yet, but once those do open, I will be going down to like a little dock area my friend showed me, and we'll get some really good views of the Heartline roll over the water. So looking forward to that. So see you in just a few seconds. I'm actually wondering whether or not we can see anything over the wall. Probably can't, so I'll go ahead and just stand on top of this ledge or whatever and see if I can get anything. You can see that there is something right there that appears to be some kind of turnaround that could be maintenance area, or, you know, turning into a brake run or turning into a launch. But you can see right there, it actually goes into that show building right there. So that could be the dispatch area, or that could also be the area of the final brake run turning into the station. Again, all the kind of like the direction that the trains are going to go through the track, that's going to be something we won't know until this thing actually starts testing. Like I said in yesterday's vlog, there are only some sections of the track where it uses the double-spined support system for the track. Like you can see over there on the top hat, it's got the double spine. But then right over here on the Immelman or dive loop, whichever one it turns out to be, it only uses the single track design, or the single spine design. So that is something that varies throughout the ride, much like on Intimidator 305 and Sky Rush. So I do see this being one of the most intense Intamins that Intamin has ever built. Right there through the rock work, you can see that quote unquote inversion that many people are debating whether or not it is an inversion or not. For me to actually get a 100% solid opinion on that, I'm actually gonna have to ride it and see how it feels and whether it'll feel like an inversion or not. You can also see right inside there a lot of the rock work that is going on. The track weaving through it, they still got a lot of scaffolding up. So it looks like there's gonna be a lot of near misses going through the rock work, which is something I'm really, really excited for. There's another up close look of the questionable inversion. All right, so my brother and sister are off the Pterodon Flyers, walking back through the rest of the Jurassic Park area right next to the Velocicoaster. So I'll see you guys again when I'm actually doing something. So on the pathway to Hogsmeade, which is the one I'm taking now, you get to go right under the zero G stall. I have not been on this pathway at all. And I'm getting these fantastic views. You can see really up close the double spined system for the supports. But yeah, right there, you get the zero G stall and that really awkward looking airtime hill. Or moment, it's not really an airtime hill, but still very cool. Zero G stall. And you got this whole helix part right under this pathway. It looks awesome. And that section right there, walking right under that. Okay, so someone just walked by me, looked at the coaster track, and someone said that it's gonna be a dark ride. That is not gonna be a dark ride at all. I think their exact words are, they're gonna put it inside of a giant building and it's gonna be a really slow ride, kind of like Small World. First of all, Small World's a dark boat ride. Second of all, Small World doesn't use roller coaster track, and Small World doesn't invert, and it doesn't have a launch. So that was just really funny to me. Gotta love the GP. Okay, so now I am in line for the Hogwarts Express, and I'm gonna be heading over to Universal. All right, so we got off of the Hogwarts Express with my brother and my little sister. We are gonna go head on to Transformers. We're gonna leave King's Cross here and go straight to Transformers. All right, so the line for Transformers is all the way back to the extended queue.
And here you can just barely see brake run the ride.
Okay. So we just hopped in line because we got nothing else better to do, but if it starts getting really long and hot out here, then we're
Dipping it.
Yeah, dipping out of here. Shine, come here. So yeah, we're gonna dip out of here if it gets way too long. All right, so as you can see, they actually had to move part of the queue to the outside into the middle of the midway. So we got moved from almost being inside to now back way out towards the end of the line. And a lot of the people are not social distancing at all. So if this honestly keeps up, I'm thinking about, you know, heading out of here after this. Maybe do a few more rides, but if things keep going the way they're going social distancing wise, I'm out of here. All right, so just got off of Transformers.
That was fun.
That was a fun experience. People behind us did not social distance at all. So what what I did was I sent my brother and sister one marker ahead of me just so that they weren't in that kind of proximity.
Oh yeah, but then we got in trouble.
Yeah, they ended up getting yelled at, so that was fun to watch. So I think now we're gonna go over and do the Woody Woodpecker Nut House coaster, whatever it's called, the kiddie coaster for my little sister.
Yeah, sure, it's a kiddie coaster, but a coaster's a coaster.
Correct. So after that, I think we're probably gonna head out of here and go to lunch. So we'll see you guys at the coaster. We're back at the DeLorean. Flux capacitors on, circuits And then the time circuit board.
Let me get this straight. The time machine, or you turned a DeLorean into a time machine?
Great Scott. Mr. Fusion. All of that, replacing the nuclear power that it was in the first movie. And the glorious license plate. I'm actually getting a license plate just like that to go on my car.
What if your first car is a DeLorean?
Gotta love
you
the
add
DeLorean.
a bunch of wiring like that.
I probably would do that. And then we got the train from Back to the Future, Part 3. All right, and we are at Woody Woodpecker. Yay. It's a Vekoma Jr., so not really much out of it, but it's still a decent little ride. Let's go ahead and do this now.
Not head to the path. I haven't seen the show, but I got it. Oh, they took out the road!
Not surprised. All right, so we are currently in line for Woody Woodpecker's Nut House coaster.
It's been like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've only been in 5 minutes, even though the wait says it's about 45. We've been in here for about 5 minutes, and we're already almost at the station. So hopefully they'll let me. Oh no, wait! Never mind. I completely left the GoPro in the bag, and so I won't be recording any on-ride footage of here. But I do have plenty of off-ride that I'll be posting. I just noticed on the brake run, it says trim brake 1, trim brake 2, and trim brake 3. Did not notice that before. Okay, so I just got off of Woody Woodpecker. Very, very noticeable vibration. I wouldn't say it's rough, but there was a very noticeable vibration compared to the last time I was here. I didn't get a chance to ride it yesterday. And I didn't get a chance to ride it back in July when I was here with a friend. So it was probably around sometime late last year, probably November 2019, last time I rode it. But there was an extremely noticeable vibration towards the end helix and on the final brake run. Everything else, the ride was decently smooth, a little bit bumpy, but it's an old Vekoma Jr. coaster. What do you expect? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do ET now. Well, okay, 55-minute wait. That's probably not even that. I'm gonna figure out exactly how long the line is. So I will see you guys after. Actually, I'll see you guys inside of the line for ET. This is honestly like my favorite queue for any ride in existence. All right, so just got off of ET. Fantastic ride as always.
Yes.
So now I actually got something at the ET gift shop. I'm heading back to the DeLorean, and I will put the picture I'm about to take in this video. So stay tuned for that in just a few seconds. Actually, you know what? Right about now. All right, so that's gonna do it from inside the park. Heading out to City Walk now, because I have a lunch reservation at Margaritaville. So I will see you at the restaurant. And here we are at Margaritaville. All right, so we just finished up lunch. It's starting to rain, so we're gonna head back to the hotel. So that's gonna do it from Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. And also that's gonna do it for this weekend. So this will be the last vlog uploaded until next Saturday, where I will be at Magic Kingdom. So stay tuned for that vlog. I should have at least one video coming out this week after this vlog and in between the vlog at Magic Kingdom. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.